lakini aniteseke kwa hii maisha, lakini Mungu hawezi kubali.
Mwana wetu, uhoro wako, mwathani agoco.
Lakini alema kenege Jehova, mwana ndoke hata kanago. Picha. Hapana. We were wrapped up by NIS agencies. Those are security agencies. They have an office behind us here. And they came and started demolishing the wall from the outside for our parking, our community parking. When I was on my way out of the office and I had some commotion at the back, I went to see what is happening. And I couldn't believe what happened. I was wrapped up, given a thorough beating, phones taken away. I was with Pastor Major, camera confiscated and taken away. And so I started making calls to look for help. And so as I was making those calls, I happened to go out and I went to some office around the corner. I did not get much help. So I came back. On my way back, there was a car that was just stopping in front of the church. And those vehicles, we know them very well. They belong to the anti-terrorism, CIDs. These are Margerate DCIO headquarters. And when those gentlemen came out, I was very happy because I thought they had come to help us. Actually, I greeted them. So we opened the gate and they entered. Hey, tuli chapwa leo jaona. And I must say, between the NIS, the DCIO security agencies, and the regular police, they really had no shame, even of beating me up, beating up my staff, to an extent of lifting up my skirt. I could not believe it. At some point, I became numb. I thought I was dreaming, and it took me a while to realize reality, that actually it's not a dream. Even the ones we thought they were coming to help us, they were coming to reinforce their colleagues. So when my body came out of that numbness, I got a lot of pain. And I realized my son had been beaten, arrested, put in the boot. Joshua, my accountant, our cameras were confiscated by the same people who confiscated our phones. And my driver was beaten up. My security was beaten and his hand is broken. We have left him in the hospital, akiwekwa cast. The hand was fractured. And other staff, the admin, Pastor Major, quite a number of us. And we went to hospital. So we left the hospitals early morning. Through the night, we were in the hospital. We left the hospitals early morning. I would like to make something very clear. We, the Jesus is Alive Ministries, we have never grabbed anybody's land. Apparently, we don't even accept land that has no title deed. The sanctity of a title deed document is so important that that is the document that gives you right of a property. We bought these properties many years ago, and they are our properties. Along this lane called Weruga Lane, there is no a single property that belongs to railways, not even one. These properties belong to investors like ourselves, to other people. We are like about, I think, 4 or 5 investors. And to my right hand, you will find Kahawa House, not railways. So what are we dealing with here? We are dealing with land grabbers that have been supported from very high powers that they have become untouchable. Very high powers that as they are there, they can tell you, you are fighting government and you should stop fighting government. So I want to say to our government and to His Excellency, our President, William Ruto, and to our Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, we loved you, we voted for you, we supported you, you have rewarded us with broken legs, broken arms, hurting bodies. You truly have rewarded us with evil. A week ago, we shared the pulpit in Nyayo Stadium, repenting as the body of Christ because of sins that were committed to our very dear friend, good minister, and a father in the gospel, Benny Hinn. We did very well. But behold, after Benny Hinn forgave, or whoever else forgave us, is this the revival we were expecting? Land grabbing by government officials in front of the eyes of government? How many screams does Bishop Margerate Wanjirû has to make for any one of you to respond and rescue us? Is this how you reward our work?